What's up guys, and welcome back to LFC Proud Fans Mika. I hope you're all doing well. And in today's video I will be doing my Premier League predictions for this weekend's Premier League games. I thought I'd do them now. I know it's only Monday. I thought I'd just get them out of the way. So I want to say before I get started, a big thank you to the people who just subscribed to me. I've gained a few more subscribers in the last day or two. I just want to say a big thank you guys for subscribing, and also to my older subscribers who are stuck by me, still with me. So thank you guys. So let's get straight into it. Let's obviously start off with the big game, and it's the first game of the game week on game week 14 of the Premier League. We're nearly halfway through. Just another 6 games. Is it 6 more game weeks to go till we're halfway through the Premier League season? So we have got Manchester City versus Chelsea, and this is a huge game, absolutely huge game. Chelsea are first, but I'm hoping at the end of this week, game week, there won't be. Hopefully we'll win our game, but I'll get to that in a minute. Just looking at it here on a piece of paper. But Manchester City doing alright, not doing that great. I'm not that impressed with them, to be honest with you. I mean, Grau's doing alright, you know what I mean? But I'm not that impressed with Manchester City. And I feel like both teams are going to score in this game. I feel like both teams are going to score. But I've got a sneaky feeling that Chelsea are going to get all 3 points. I hate to say it, but I'm hoping they're not. But I'm going to give my honest predictions in this game. 2 predictions for this match: a 2-2 draw, or a 2-1 win for Chelsea. I just feel like Chelsea's defence is more tighter than City's, and attacks better, quite a bit more better than City's as well. And City have been a bit dodgy at home, and Chelsea have been really good at home. Just City dropped points against Middlesbrough, Southampton, Everton in the last month or two. You know what I mean? In their last few home games in the Premier League. I mean, they've not been that good at home in the leagues this season. So I think Chelsea could get all 3 points, to be honest. So I'm going for 2 predictions: 2-2 or 2-1. I feel like there's going to be quite a few goals in that game. It's going to be entertaining. I don't think anyone's going to keep a clean sheet. So either of those 2 predictions. Next up, we've got the 3 o'clock kickoffs. We've got Sunderland versus Leicester City. And Leicester, they just got a point last week. Just, was it a penalty against Middlesbrough? Middlesbrough very unlucky not to get all 3 points. Well, it's just showing. I know I keep saying every time what the problem is, and it's a completely different team than Leicester. I knew they would be. We knew they would be. But and Middlesbrough unlucky. But I feel like Leicester against Sunderland. Sunderland, we played Sunderland. We just managed Liverpool. That was their last game, to beat them 2-0. Origi and Milner with a late penalty just beating them. But I didn't think it'd be that. I'm not going to say it, but I mean, we got 3 points. That's the main thing. That's Liverpool, of course. I feel like Sunderland could beat them, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Sunderland, or 1-1 draw. 2-1 win, something like that. They're at home. They've got the crowd behind them. Leicester are dodgy. Defence ain't good. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. I hate draws. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Sunderland. I'm saying it. Next up, we got Spurs against Swansea. Spurs unlucky not to beat Chelsea. You let us down, Spurs. We could have stayed at the top of the table, but hopefully it'll change this weekend. By the end of this weekend, they were 1-0 up against Chelsea. Conceded 2 goals, lost 2 under Chelsea. Spurs. Swansea, on the other hand, last week. How could I forget that? 5-4. against Crystal Palace. What a game, I tell you. Wow, 9 goals. I can't remember what my prediction was. I think I said 2-1 Swansea. But bloody hell. I didn't. This is football. It's unpredictable. You remember when Bournemouth played Hull weeks and weeks ago? I think it was 6-1 in the end to Bournemouth. I predicted something like 1-1. Also, I don't know, something like that. Something not very entertaining game. 6-1 to Bournemouth, I think. I mean, who the hell would have predicted that? That's football for you. You gotta love it. Wow. So, that was some game. I bet you would have hated to be a Palace fan, I tell you. I mean, Swansea just score and then just a win and all this. But wow, credit, that's a very entertaining game. But I feel like Spurs are going to win this against Swansea. They got the crowd behind them. I'm going to say Swansea to score, but I'm going to say 3-1 to Spurs. 3-1 to Spurs in that game, because Spurs playing alright. And they're strong enough to beat Swansea at home, even though Swansea scored 5 against Crystal Palace. But I'm still going for a Spurs win. Next up, we've got Crystal Palace versus Southampton at Selhurst Park. And Crystal Palace, who I just mentioned, lost, very unlucky in that 9-goal thriller against Swansea last weekend. And Southampton, who beat Everton yesterday against Everton at St Mary's. Well, Saints, well done. But I feel that this is going to have quite a few goals in it. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw, but I say I'm not a draw person, so 2 predictions. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw or a 2-1 win for Southampton. Something like that. I think so. So one of those predictions. Next up, we've got Stoke City v Burnley. Burnley are better at home. They were unlucky to lose to City. They took the lead, made it 1-0, then they conceded 2 goals to Manchester City. Very unlucky. But they're more stronger at home than they are away. I'm going for this Stoke. How did Stoke do? Stoke won 1-0 away to Watford. That was something. I thought it'd be a bit more tighter. I thought Watford a bit more of a fight. Could probably score a goal too. But I was shocked about when Bournemouth beat Stoke the week before. That was it. At Stoke. That was a bit of a shock for me. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go for, I think Burnley a score, but I'm gonna go for a 2-1 or 3-1 win for Stoke in that game. Probably 2-1, just to play it safe. Probably 3-1, something like that. Next up, we've got West Brom versus Watford. As I said, Watford lost 1-0 at is it Vicarage Road, the ground, to Stoke, and West Brom. They drew 1-1. They couldn't carry that impressive form. They would have made it 3 wins in a row if they beat Hull last weekend. But they couldn't do that. They took the lead. I think it was that Michael Dawson scored for Hull to equalise and finish 1-1. That's going to be a good game. I'm going to go for... It's hard to predict. I'm going to go for 1-1. I'm going to go for... I don't know. Watford are quite a good team away from home, alright, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win or 1-1 draw or 2-1 win for West Brom. I'm going to say I think Matt Phillips will get a goal, maybe Rondon, I don't know. It's hard to predict that game. So, yeah. And then we've got the next game, which is West Ham versus Arsenal. I feel that's going to be a good game. It's at West Ham's newish stadium. New, should we say? Yeah. And, the luck hasn't come their way, West Ham. It's not really, this new stadium, it's not really kickstart there. It's not been really good luck for them, has it? Got kind of a curse, haven't they? It's a nice stadium. It's a nice stadium. Obviously not as nice as Anfield. Anfield's just the best. The main stand, beautiful. Just saying. But West Ham, I'm going for an Arsenal win. Sorry, Hammers. That's what I'm being serious. Tell the truth. I'm going to go for. I think you'll score. I think West Ham will score. I'm going to go for a 2-1 or 3-1 win. They were unlucky against Spurs, not last weekend, but the week before. But Spurs scored late on, went 3-2, and they play West Ham. Not West Ham. West Ham played Man United at Old Trafford yesterday, and they managed to take a point from Old Trafford, which was something. So, unlucky not to win. They scored in the second minute, West Ham, which was something. And then Man United scored, and they finished 1-1. So, I think we got a good game. It could be 3-2 to Arsenal. West Ham get another goal, something like that. But I can see an Arsenal win. I just think Arsenal's attack is, really good. Quite good to watch at the moment. So I'm going to go for an Arsenal win. Next up, we have got that was a 5:30. That's the last of the Saturday games. I'm going to do all this time. So next up, we've got Bournemouth versus Liverpool, and Bournemouth lost 3-1 to Arsenal last weekend, and Liverpool just won 2-0 against Sunderland. Coutinho's out. A lot of you guys probably know, probably all of you. Big loss. It sounds like it's major. It could be months out, which is, he's such an impactful player. I'm pretty pissed off. It's football for you, isn't it? Coutinho's been one of our best players, arguably our best player so far this season. He's the assists, the goals he's been making, the passes, the chances, the shots on target. I mean, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. It's not annoyed because I'm just you don't want this to one of your best players when you're doing so well. I wish him a speedy recovery. I just hope it's not too long. I really hope it's not out for the rest of the season. I really hope not. I'm just annoyed with that. I'm just gutted. I feel gutted for him. Sorry for him. Football fan wants to see one of their best players injured, major injury. I don't know just let me know in the comments down below, Liverpool fan, if you know any more information, any more info about it. But I hope it's not too long. But I'm wishing him a speedy recovery. So so I think in this game, Coutinho's obviously not going to play. It's the first game on a Sunday, 1:30 kickoff. I think we'll concede on Bournemouth. I'm going to go for a 2-1 or 3-1 win for Liverpool. I'm saying it. 2-1 or 3-1. I think we can still, beat Bournemouth without Coutinho. We've got Mane, we've got Firmino. So I'm going to go for 2-1 or 3-1 win for Liverpool. Next up, we've got Everton versus Manchester United. And this game, this fixture in the past few years has been quite entertaining. Both at Goodison Park and at Old Trafford in previous years. On odd occasions, Everton coming out on top. Obviously, both teams, as us Liverpool fans, hate. Obviously, they in that game prefer a draw. If I had to be completely honest, both teams are not impressing me. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I'm not a draw person, but I prefer a draw, and these teams are just absolutely boring to watch. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in that game. And the last game which is not a weekend game, it's a Monday night game. It's live on TV, 8 o'clock, Middlesbrough versus Hull City. And Middlesbrough unlucky against Leicester 2-2. Hull drew as well, West Brom. I've got a feeling that Middlesbrough will pick up the points here. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win or 3-1. No, 2-1 win. 2-1 win for Borough. And I hope they do, because I really do like Middlesbrough. I've got kind of a soft spot for them. I really have. I don't know why. They were my first when I first went to Anfield back in 2007, nearly 10 years ago. That was my first Liverpool game. Got kind of a soft spot. I don't know why, just because of my first game. I don't know. But I hope they do stay up, and I think they will win. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Borough. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this Premier League predictions video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave me your predictions down below in the comment section. Please share and please subscribe. I'm trying to hit a target of 100 subscribers, which would be really awesome, totally awesome for me, you know what I mean? And you know, I really appreciate your help subscribing and liking my videos, sharing, leaving comments down below, positive feedback. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I shall see you in the next video. Peace.